Now initially, I was looking around for this tile, thinking, okay, where does that one go again? And it's got just a small rip on it, and it's only an inch or so. And I didn't see any other ones. I knew it was pretty much this one, and when I measure this, because I know 12 inches goes to there, so I know the next full tile is coming from this corner right here, 12 inches, and that leaves me 13 and a quarter, 13 and a half, 13 3/4, whatever, back in there. So I knew that was the next one that fit in there. And see, again, you see now why I put that black down there. You can see how short they cut this one. Look how short they cut that. And you can see right down to the ground right there. And it's all black. And along that edge, that looks nice. That looks like somebody was really thinking what was going on. And speaking of that, that last tile in the corner is pretty good, but I can just kind of slide it, and that's just where that one's going to live, right like that. That's it. See, they just didn't do a very good job with all these tiles, did they? See this tile here? It was cut way short, wasn't it? That's why it looks like the gap is so big there underneath, because they cut the tile short. Had they have cut the tile maybe a ½ inch longer, 3/4 of an inch longer over here, you wouldn't see as much of a black line right there. See? It's not that the stucco mold was way too high there, because we know the stucco mold is nice and even from this point over to here. This tile was cut just a little bit longer. See, you can see it when you look at it from here. That looks pretty nice, but see the big gap there? That's because this tile should have been cut longer. Okay, so when you're, hopefully that shows you, if you're cutting tiles for your deck, concrete pavers like this, if you're even remotely thinking about doing a deck like this, I've never even seen a deck like this, by the way, ever, but I don't really see many decks. I just figured if somebody had concrete tiles like this, they would have put maybe concrete board under here, and they would they could have put a layer of concrete down, some mortar down, they would put thin set down, and laid these just like a tile floor, and then left bigger gaps here, and then put grout in here, and then your floor is all protected from the top on down. Yeah, they still have to do other things underneath the floor in case the floor leaks, if the crack of the grout lines leak or something like that. But I've never really seen this other material and had it put underneath the floor. Maybe that's a standard thing nowadays. I mean, mind you, I did residential years ago, probably 25 years ago, and then I only did that for 3 or 4 years, and then I moved to commercial jobs with T-bar ceilings, metal studs, commercial tenant improvements, alterations, stuff like that in commercial buildings, not necessarily anything having to do with residential decks. Okay, so maybe this is just a standard way of how they do things. I don't know. Okay, so I know this next tile is going to fit right in here. I could put the full tile in there first, mind you, if I wanted. But I figure I'd actually do this one, because it would be trickier to do this one after the full tile because it kind of goes underneath the stair rail or the rail here. Let's see. I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, I did my stucco patch and I was hoping to not put it out too far. And let's see here if I did or not. Looks like I'm going to have to shave that edge down a little bit. Really did a number there. Okay, it's got to go. Got to go back a little bit further. Let's take a quick look at that. Look at that one. That was nasty. They didn't really do a very good job on that one at all, did they? How they cut that one? And hey, some things it is what it is. Can't fix everything. I look at that, and it's right at 12 inches. See? Right like that. And it can't really go back. They should have notched that way bigger notch. And see, I'm up tight. I'm up tight to the flashing right there. And then see, there's a gap there, but it's tight there. And that flashing I did not take off. And I can't push it. I can't really push it that way much further. I mean, I slightly bent the flashing out just a bit. And you see where I did the stucco patch. I did it right up to the edge, and I even tapered it in a little bit. It doesn't really taper out that much. I mean, just barely it does. And you see this gap here? I got an 1/8 of an inch gap, which means, God forbid, can I do anything with that tile? And I can't move this tile here at all because this notch is tight right up against the inside wall. So I can't move that out. So then the question is, do I live with that gap or do I do something different? And I think I do something slightly different because it looks like, see, I'm up tight there. And then there's a gap. But that's probably because this tile kind of bows in there too. And so I think, jeez. Okay, do I have to really dig a little bit of that grout out? I think. Am I getting so particular that I should stop while I'm ahead? Or what else can I do here? take my pencil. I'm gonna mark the stucco. And see, over here it looks like there's enough room, so if anything I would only have to shave the stucco back from there, just from that line where it stops to there. Okay, so I'm going to take this tile out of here. Get you back here. Boy, I didn't think I was going to have to do this today either. Oh, sirree. Get this tile. I'll lift this tile up. Get it out of here. With your legs. Lift with your legs. Whew. Okay. Okie dokie. Now what am I gonna do? Good grief. See, that part from there down, you're never gonna see it because the tile's so tight. Right? If anything, I can slightly shave that. I'll get my tools out. And lowered. This was that kind of like that vinyl patch. And see, I'm first off just cutting it because it wasn't stucco. Okay, I mean it was stucco patch, but it's kind of like vinyl stuff. Look at that. And this patch isn't that old. I only went over the existing 16th, well, maybe an eighth of an inch or so. Okay. So I'm thinking I can kind of shave this off. Well, it's gonna get a little messy. That's all right. I couldn't remember this being this close. I knew it was kind of close. That's why I thought when I did this patch of stucco, I thought, okay, taper it in from here and then dive bomb it in a little bit. I didn't dive bomb it in far enough, did I? See, I'm taking off about 1/8 of an inch. That's about how much I needed. That's going right to my patching material that I put on the wall for the roof, or for the deck, the white. Gotta be careful not to dig into that too much. Because if this ever did leak, I don't want it to leak here. That's for darn sure. And I'm still protected because I've got the roof material. Remember I put that L tape up the side and everything. Okay, I think that'll work. See, I actually didn't even have to go down all the way, did I? I could have went a little bit above that because of the flooring. Rightio. There. I think that's going to do it. I honestly do. I honestly do. We'll see how that works now. If I grind any more on it, I don't really think I'm going to have to. Let's clean this up a little better. Let's just get some high spots down low there. Oh, that's right into that roofing coating that I put on. Okay. I think I'm actually done. Let's try that. Let's try that. I know it's going to be closer. I know it's going to be closer. Okay. Get you over here. Set up. Kick it. I gotta kick it over. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Hammer out and whack it a little. My convincing tool. Now I'll let you see it. Now I'll let you see it. Look at that. Oh, so close. Look at that, how close that is. Now, I think I can live with that. I can live with that all right. I've got it pushed in there tight. I just have to see how everything lines up and see if I have to do anything else. When I hit it like that, I can see how it slightly wants to move. That's nice. I'm liking that. Now see down in there? Look, I can see the white on the floor. That's something I'm not liking at all. What am I going to do with that? Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back, yes, with more videos.